Hi, I'm Braden from DFW Insiders. We went to the National Videogame Museum in Frisco, Texas, and we learned about the history of video games. The National Videogame Museum has been open for a few years now, and it offers a truly comprehensive look at the history of video games in America. The museum shares the Frisco Discovery Center building, which also includes the Black Box Theater, the Frisco Art Gallery, the Sci-Tech Discovery Center, and Traintopia. The Video Game Museum is located straight ahead from the front door at the back of the building to the left of Traintopia. Just look for the rear illuminated metal sign with the letters NVM. General admission is $12 for adults, $10 for anyone under the age of 10. Under 3 is free. Hey, that rhymes. You also get a handful of tokens for the arcade. Yes, there's an arcade. The museum is laid out in stages, just like a video game, and each stage focuses on some aspect of video game history or culture. It's fun to follow the stages in order and really dig into the narrative that they've built in the museum, but it's also fun to just run around and put your hands on everything. This is, of course, the National Video Game Museum. It's interactive and noisy, so if you have kids that can't keep your hands off things and are loud, like mine, then this is your museum. Although we're not going to cover everything, here are some of our favorite areas. First, the console wall. Every console commercially sold in the United States is laid out in chronological order from left to right. And this wall seems to serve as the place to point and say things like, I had that one, or I remember my neighbor had that one, or I'm pretty sure my roommate in college had that one. Next, check out the new virtual reality display. It showcases some rare treasures like Nintendo's Virtual Boy and the prototype for what would become Nintendo's Power Glove. It's so bad. Don't miss the handheld room. This is where you can play Tetris on an original Game Boy at full volume like I did when I was there because my mom wasn't there to tell me to turn it down. They also have a 1970s basement replica, complete with Intellivision playing Burger Time. It's hard to film and play Burger Time at the same time, and I'm not good at Burger Time, and I'm gonna stop saying time now. There is a phone in this area, and it rings occasionally until you pick it up. I did. It was Spider-Man. Across from the basement, there's a replica of an 80s bedroom with an original Nintendo Entertainment System. It's loaded with that beloved system pack-in cartridge, Duck Hunt, and Mario Brothers. Here you can see me playing Super Mario, and I'm using the only trick I know for this game. Also, why did they make a Duran Duran board game? Pro tip, when you walk around this corner, there's a full-size statue of Dracula sitting on his throne from Castlevania. And now that you know about it, it's not going to startle you like it did to me. Also, there's this dude in the corner over here, and he's a different kind of creepy. Along the amazing muraled wall and under the gaze of creepy Dracula are several game consoles ready for unlimited play. I played Elevator Action on an NES top loader, and I'm not good at this game either. One last point of interest before the final bit. This is the Dragon's Lair corner. It's a hand-painted mural depicting the final stage of the Don Bluth classic Dragon's Lair. It also has a case on the wall displaying Dragon's Lair promo materials and products. It's also where you can find the Dragon's Lair cabinet itself. And if you go right down this hall, you can find the restrooms. So what's to the left? Space Cadet. The bathrooms here are not private, and there wasn't a changing table, at least in the men's room. But just outside the museum in the main hall is a private family restroom, which has one of the nicest changing tables I've ever seen. I wonder where this portal here goes. And finally, we have the arcade. It's a dark room filled with neon and the hits of the 80s. The only thing missing to make this experience more authentic is the smell of stale cigarette smoke. Lots and lots of classics are represented here, running the gamut of early cabinets like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong to later machines like the Neo Geo multi-game systems and Street Fighter II, but not Street Fighter II Turbo, and I don't know how to feel about that. This is a room to lose yourself in. The nostalgic music, punctuated by the beeps and the boops of chiptunes, blending together perfectly in that dim area. A place truly out of time, where your only concern is how many tokens you have in your pocket and how many guys you have left. And I used it to play Tempest badly. When you're out of tokens, you can buy more and keep playing if you so choose. When you're ready to go, head through this door, exiting through the gift shop. Oh, that's where that portal goes. It feels like if I was paying attention, I wouldn't have to pay to get in. I guess I wasn't thinking with portals. Well, that was the National Videogame Museum in Frisco, Texas. Tell me how great of a gamer I am in the comments. If you have a friend who loves video games and somehow doesn't know about this place, then send this video to them. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I would definitely suggest visiting our Instagram if you liked this video in particular, because we're going to post some more short, fun content from our visit that didn't make it into this video. If you liked this video and you want to keep encouraging us to make this kind of content, then please like and subscribe. It makes the YouTube robot happy. If you have any ideas of what we should cover next, then let us know through our social media or leave a comment right here. Once again, I'm Braden, and this is DFW Insiders.
Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.